everyone, Cassandra Brooks here. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how I made my hair grow. I know this probably isn't that long for some of you guys, but for me, it is amazing, and I actually had it trimmed last week, so I'm beyond ecstatic. I posted a picture on my Instagram saying, oh, I've been using coconut oil and my hair is growing and I'm so happy, and a lot of you guys asked me how I was using the oil and wanted some tips and tricks on that, so I'm going to be doing a video all about it because it's kind of tricky figuring out the right way to use the coconut oil. So this is the coconut oil that I've been using on my hair for maybe like 2-3 months now, and it's from Trader Joe's. It's just their organic virgin coconut oil. You want to try and get the coconut oil in like the purest form. Unrefined, organic, natural coconut oil is the best. This is what I've been using and it has worked amazing. What I do is I actually apply the coconut oil 2 different ways. There's one way that you can use it, and that is as a mask on all of your hair. The best way to do this is before you go to bed, and then you can really let that coconut oil sit on your hair for hours while you sleep. You're going to want to make sure that you wrap your hair with something. You don't want to get your pillow all messy. So to apply it as a mask, what you're going to want to do is get your coconut oil, and you may notice there's different textures to the coconut oil. That really depends on the temperature. If it's over, I don't know, 73, 76, something like that. If it's over the mid-70s, the coconut oil will be in a liquid form. Otherwise, you're going to find it in this solid consistency. Now, I actually prefer working with it in the solid form when I'm in the shower. I just leave a jar of this in my shower. We always have the air conditioning on, so it ends up being in the solid form. But when you take the coconut oil out, you just scoop some out in your hand, and then you rub it together, and it's going to warm up and it's going to start getting into like a nice liquidy paste that you can easily put into your hair. And that's why I like to use this form in the shower, because it's really easy to apply it to your hair. If it was a liquid form, you would be like dumping it on your hair, you'd be losing a lot of the product. So that's my preference. When you're applying a mask, it would be easy to do it either way. If you have one of those squirt bottles you use to dye your hair, you can use that to apply, or you can use one of those brushes that they use, the hairstylists use to apply dye to your hair. You can brush it on your hair that way, or if it's in the solid form, you just kind of work it together in your hands till you get that like pasty consistency, kind of like avocado, I guess, and then you apply it all over your hair, everywhere, from root to tip. And then what you can do is you can either put on a shower cap, you can wrap your hair in saran wrap, you could actually even use a plastic bag from the grocery store if you didn't have any of those options I just said. Or what I use, because I don't like feeling the plastic when I'm sleeping, it makes noise, it's not really comfortable, so I use one of these. This is just a shower cap that you can get at Target. I've even seen them at the dollar store occasionally. This one has a loop on the end, and then it has a button in the back. So it's just like a towel turban, I think is what they call it. How you would use something like this is you would have all your hair covered with the coconut oil, and then you would put this over your hair. You tuck everything in, and then you twist like this. Ah! And then you twist like this. And then in the back right here, you put the loop over the button. Isn't that cute? Okay, so that is how I apply the mask to my hair. I put it on my hair, and then I put that on top, and I sleep with it. And in the morning, I just wash and condition my hair with shampoo and conditioner like normal, and my hair just feels super silky smooth afterwards. You want to make sure that you use a good shampoo, because if you have too much residue left over from the coconut oil, your hair can look kind of greasy and dirty, and you don't really want that. And that's why I'm going to touch base now on how I use it as a daily conditioner, because this coconut oil is really really moisturizing. If you put it on all your hair every time you're in the shower, every time you get out, you're gonna look like a grease monkey, and we don't really want that. So I just apply the coconut oil every day, not every day, but every time I wash my hair. It's not good to wash your hair every day, but every time you do wash your hair, you can apply the coconut oil to the ends of your hair. That's usually where most people have the driest spots of their hair, is at the ends, and that's where you get a lot of breakage and split ends, and it's brittle, and it's just not cute. That's not pretty. So what you're gonna do is you just take a scoop out, like I told you. You rub it in your hands, and you just pat it on the tips of your hair, like so. And if you have layers, it does get a little tricky. You want to make sure that you part your hair how you normally part it. You part it like that in the shower. It's going to be a little difficult because your hair is wet, and then you just want to apply it to all the ends. You want to give the shorter pieces love too. This is my problem area right here. I have super short hair that I didn't cut it like this. This was from people dyeing it and it getting overlapped, and this is just like chemical burn basically. So I really want to make sure that I put a lot of coconut oil on this area, and then I let that coconut oil sit as I'm doing other things in the shower, washing my face, shaving my legs, washing my body. That way the coconut oil can be on your hair for like 5 to 10 minutes. You apply this after you shampoo your hair. So shampoo like normal, then apply the coconut oil. While the coconut oil is sitting on your hair, I also put conditioner on the rest of my hair. So I just have coconut oil on the end and conditioner on all of my hair. And I go about my business in the shower, and then right before I get out of the shower, I just wash it all out. And I get out and I style as usual. So I blow dry it, and if I'm using heat products that day, I use that as well. Now I'm going to show you some of the products that I also use that I think have helped for my hair to grow. I recently, around the same time that I started taking coconut oil actually, I started taking multivitamins, and these are the gummy multivitamins. This is just, I think, like a store brand. It's Vitafusion multivites, I guess. They're gummy vitamins. They are yummy. I want to eat them every day because they taste like candy. And I thought that it was rather interesting that one of the ingredients in here is coconut oil. So I thought that was kind of funny. And I also, because some of you may know, I don't eat anything with dairy in it, and a lot of people were worried about my calcium intake. So I have been taking a calcium multivitamin. This one does not have coconut oil in it, but it has a lot of good things in it, and it also tastes really yummy. And on top of that, I don't take this every day, sometimes I forget, but this is also a hair, skin, and nails multivitamin that I have been taking for a couple years off and on. It is one of my favorites. You can get this at most grocery stores. I can't talk. The brand is Nature's Bounty, and I actually found this one at Fresh and Easy. I have been really hard on myself lately because I do have a lot of breakage and I have a lot of flyaways. And then the other night I was watching America's Got Talent, and I noticed even the gorgeous, perfect supermodel Heidi Klum has flyaways. It's something that I think all hair colors have. Everyone has it, so don't be hard on yourself if you have flyaways and breakage. It is normal. What I use to tame mine is this. It's by Bamboo. I got it at Sephora, and it's just a Kendi dry oil spray. So I just mist this on all my hair, and it kind of tames my frizz a little bit, and it makes my hair look a little more smooth and more shiny. It's also really important how you brush your hair. I was taught that you always brush from the bottom up. That way if there's any knots at the bottom, you get those out before you're going down and you like pull on the knot. So it's better to start from the bottom and work your way up like this. And then you carry it all the way down through the ends. This is the brush that I use. I've been using a similar type of brush for years. As you can tell, it's been chewed on by my dog. Thanks, Lucky. But anyways, this is my favorite brush. It's really nice, and it doesn't get caught very often. You don't want any brushes that have like messed up bristles. Sometimes your bristle might get you know, like broken, and that can get caught in your hair and pull your hair and leave you with breakage, and we're trying to prevent that. It's my hair just being blow dried, and I have gotten it pretty smooth. I have a method to my madness. I blow dry my hair in sections. My hair is really porous and it tends to hold onto that water for a really long time. So blow drying it all at once, it's so hard and takes forever. I found that if I blow dry in sections, it actually saves me a lot of time, and I think it's healthier for your hair. So I blow dry my hair in 3 sections, and I just use a little claw clip when I'm blow drying it. And I do the bottom first. I will blow dry all that section, and then I let it down and I clip up basically like, I guess, my bangs section or my top layer. Clip that up out of the way. And I will finish blow drying this section. And then I blow dry this section. Coconut oil actually has many uses in the beauty world and even beyond that. My mom texted me after she saw my post on Instagram. By the way, if you're not following me, you should be following me. It's just at Cassandra Brooks. All right, back to what we were talking about. My mom texted me and she said, how do you use the coconut oil on your hair? I've been using it on my body, but I don't know how to use it on my hair. And I was like, I've been using it on my hair and I don't know how to use it on my body. Basically, you do the same thing that you would do to your hair, but you just use it on your body. In the shower as a moisturizer, you can use it to shave. You can even use it on your face as a moisturizer. This has so many properties, but fall is quickly approaching, and that might leave us with chapped hands. You can apply the coconut oil to it. It's really great for cuticles. It's great for feet. If you have like really dry, gross feet, put coconut oil on it and then put socks over it and sleep with the socks and coconut oil on your feet, and you will wake up with really soft feet. Alright guys, I think I've rambled enough, which I know is typical, but if you have any questions at all on how I use the coconut oil, or maybe you have a different use for it, please leave it down in the comments below. I love learning new uses, like at-home beauty remedies. Those are like my favorite, and I would love to answer your questions if you have any. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, please leave a comment down below, and also check out the channel that I make other videos on. It's just I'm Hot TV, so youtube.com/I'mHotTV. I make a lot of fashion videos over there. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and I will see you guys around. I love you. Mwah!